My hometown is Hanoi. I was born and raised here and have spent the majority of my lifetime so far living here. However, I find myself struggling to define what's cool about it, despite how long I've gotten to know it. Luckily, I've got some friends who could help. Mien is a Hanoian who is currently living in Ho Chi Minh City. And Chi is a Hanoi resident, but spends a lot of time away from it as she works in an airlines industry. That's a common thread among us. We're all the Hanoi kids who live far away from home.
What do you think of it? Like, as a city, is it a nice city?
There was time I hate the city so much. I can't stand it. I hate everything about it, and so I have to leave.
And she has reasons to say so. Hanoi has been through a lot of changes. The city of today, it's a lot more expanded, busier, and of course, more polluted. Full of chaos and hustles, noises, and frustrations.
So many people.
To simply put, it's a fucking mess. The people are not exactly saving it either.
I think they're pretty genuine, very candid. Some people say that they are cold, but it's because I'm not kind of I can't be instant best friend, or I don't really a very sociable person. I feel like they do give you space. They're not too clingy. Like people our generation, they're polite enough. And people in my parents' generation, old people sometimes rắc rối, messy, very messy and nosy and things, but it's just because they care.
Objectively, comparing to other cities in the world that are definitely more developed, more organized, and cleaner, whose people are more welcoming and friendly looking, it seems like Hanoi doesn't really have much to offer.
So she's flying away all the time. I wonder if she misses Hanoi at all.
To be honest, not really. Actually, for a month, I normally have from 8 to 12 days at home in Hanoi. So I don't really miss home a lot. Other than that, I'm too excited to fly to outstations than thinking about home.
I, however, do miss it. So, what is it about Hanoi? What is the intangible quality about the city that keeps me longing for it?
You know, when you travel a lot and you go to different places all around the world, you often feel eager to discover the new destination, to discover its culture and its vibrance. So, to me, Hanoi is somehow an antique.
I know it's really hard to say, but there's some corner in Hanoi that gives you the feeling that you have nowhere else.
So if Hanoi City were a human being, then who would it be to you? Would it be a friend, lover?
I'll say it'd be a sibling. That is very close to my heart.
Human being is definitely be a friend, but a very cranky, but kind-hearted one, I think.
It's a her.
It's a her, I think. It's so cranky. I can't imagine that in a boy, or maybe a gay friend.
The truth is that normally, if you don't spend time with your family a lot, you miss them even more. But if you spend time with them too often, perhaps you have a fight.
My friend's words encapsulated it all. To me, there's something so real about its imperfection. It's like a reminder that the nature of life, it's crazy, sometimes even ugly, and all the times chaotic. Sure, it causes a lot of headaches and anxiety, but it also gives you hope that there's still room for changes. It's constantly shifting because it's growing. And once in a while, it also allows for peace and quietness and beauty to unfold.
Just simply walking on the street and experience the antiqueness of it.
The most enjoyable activity in Hanoi, I think, is going to the cafe and then just have a couple of best friends and like talking about life or whatever, or not even talk at all, just stay there. Beauty that you can't see anywhere else, but it just pop at that moment, and then you are lucky to capture it.
Personally, Hanoi to me will forever be a childhood friend. Thinking of it gets me nostalgic. All the places, the times, the people. Perhaps that's what makes it irresistible. Perhaps that's what makes it a place to come home to.